Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to another Accureye Talks video. And in today's Accureye Talks video, I thought we'd go a little more into detail of helping players, especially new players, kind of decide on their characters. Because I think that one of the main things is many players kind of decide on their characters based on tier rank alone. And, you know, while basing your characters off tier rank alone is not bad, it can make it to where maybe that character doesn't really work for you. So, you know, honestly, it's not good to really work on tier rank alone, or just kind of look at a character, look at their tier rank and go, oh, this character is extremely high rank, I want to be that character. You know, again, that's not exactly the best way to, in my opinion, kind of decide who or which character you should be. I personally believe that, that again, you should decide your character based on, what you want to, what you like, or in some cases, what attracts you to them. So what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, part of the point is that you can kind of learn a character or decide that you want to be someone like Ibuki because of not only her looks, but because maybe she, since she's a ninja, she is good at, she has ninja-like abilities. She can do all these little abilities that are that of like a ninja. But I mean, you could look at someone like Sakura or even Ryu and decide that, hey, I like being able to play Shoto, or, use fireballs and play the Shoto style characters. And, Shoto style characters are anyone from Akuma, Ken, Ryu, Sakura, Kaji. Those are your known Shoto characters. And, even characters like Dan are kind of a Shoto type characters. But, I mean, in general, you could choose any of those characters. Well, Dan is, of course, in Street Fighter 5. You know what I mean. And, I mean, by doing that, you get an idea and a personal base of kind of who you like to use. Who works for you. And, I mean, once you've decided, oh, I like being in Bison, for instance, then, work on Bison by not only looking at his trials, but take time offline to really get a good idea of what Bison can do. Because knowing all of your tools, knowing all of your, your abilities, knowing what you should use to get good at a so-called character is always a valued idea. I mean, you don't want to play online immediately and find out that, oh crap, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to use this, I don't know the tools that Bison can have, I don't know what chains Bison can do, I don't know exactly the abilities that Bison has, the tools that he has in his disposal, I don't know his frames or whatever. Obviously you're going to go into a bad habit of button mashing or pushing extra buttons. And, I mean, that's, again, what most beginner players you will see do, is they kind of go into this, oh, I like playing Vega, for instance. I'm going to play Vega, oh, crap, I don't know Vega's frames, I don't know his timing, I don't know his moves, so I'm going to go, bop, 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 bop. Oh, hey, look, I won by button mashing, hooray. Again, this kind of is a noob style, and what noobs do is they don't really have a play style. They are pretty much doing certain things just to hopefully possibly win, and and that's exactly what's going on, is that you will see more players who are trying to, win just by, not knowing their strings, not knowing O keys, not knowing what combos or what power they can do, what tools they should use. And, when you don't know what tools you can use, maybe during rookie and some of the beginner stages, you can get away with pushing extra buttons, button mashing, and kind of just, in the end, just randomly playing by pushing buttons. And, at the end of the day, maybe it'll get you a little farther or a little further, but it doesn't really, in the end, give you a grasp on what your characters could do, what your characters can really pull off when they're in the right hands. And, obviously, more people, more or less, want to get in just for saying that, hey, look at me, I'm platinum ranked. I'm the best there ever is, and I'm the best there ever was. I mean, let's face it, when you get into a fighting game, if you're not serious about the FGC, you're going to want to, most people go in kind of thinking, hey, I'm going to become platinum rank. I'm going to literally be the top dog, and everyone's going to love me for it because I can say that, hey, look at me, I'm the top 100 or something like that. But, I mean, obviously, if you're serious about fighting games and you're serious about wanting to play and wanting to learn, then obviously you gotta figure out, okay, how do I, change my fighting style? How do I adapt so that, when I come into a run-in with someone who is, for instance, M. Bison, and he's a better M. Bison than I fought, how do I, react to it? How can I make it to where I'm in the driver's seat, or at least maybe I'm in the advantage? And like I said, that's where frame data comes in. That's where knowing your character comes in. I mean, obviously, you want to spend hours, maybe even weeks, maybe even months in practice mode, just kind of going, okay, what can I do? What can Ibuki do? Or, in some cases, if you're a Ryu player, what can Ryu do? How do I utilize Ryu's tools without, without ending up in a position where I'm feeling like, oh, I don't know his tools. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just spamming buttons or pushing buttons, So, yeah. And that's what I mean is that, it comes down to knowing what you're going to do. Obviously, if they're going to get grabby and stuff, you might want to try to learn how to utilize your extra, for instance, grab escape. If they're jumping around a lot, you better learn how to anti-air, because let's face it, anti-airing will save your life when it comes down to playing against someone who just wants to jump around like a little jumping bean. So, obviously, as I've said, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot that can help you, that can, make you feel, that can make you better as a player. And, learning all of this allows you to basically be in the driver's seat, to be in a point of, like, yeah, I can do this. I can, basically I know my character. I know exactly what I want to do. I know how I should react. And now I know exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to playing against this certain player. But, yeah, with that being said, thank you, everybody, for joining me today. And I know this is a bit of a short video, but, yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Hopefully this has helped you become get a better idea of who to choose as far as your character goes and who you want to choose. First of all, take a look at the character. Look at their design. Look at who you like. You could be someone like Karen. You could like someone like Karen and go, okay, I like Karen. I want to practice her. Once you know that you like Karen, or at least you want to try Karen, go into trial modes. Practice the trials. I know the trials are going to be difficult, but the trials will give you a good feel for your character and kind of give you a good idea of, is this character for you? If, the trials are like, oh, I don't like that, then, choose another character. It could be someone like, for instance, Ryu. If you like Ryu, then, of course, you know what to do. Just choose Ryu. See if he's what you like. See if you like him. If you like him, then go ahead and go into practice mode. Once you go into practice mode, look up as many videos and look up some of the pro players. The pro players can really help you maybe get a good idea of what can be who could be you in the future, what you could do in the future. And yeah, with that being said, I mean, it goes from there. Once you practiced enough, once you got enough idea and practice, then you're off to the races. But with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by. I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure for about 4 to 5 hours. But lately I've also been live on Monday and Tuesday. Sometimes I'm live on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, and potentially Friday. If I do Friday and Sunday will be bonus streams, so if I do a stream then, it will be about 2 to 3 hours long. But with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for watching this video. And, yeah, until the next one, everybody. This is Accureye, signing out and saying, farewell, everyone.